Hey guys, it's April, and I hope your year has started off very nice. Unlike the K-pop world, there's way too much drama, but we're not even going to get into that. So anyway, I wanted to talk about something that has to do with school, and that is Korean lunch, like school lunch. And I know you're like, what? Like, what do they have for lunch? It is just like so different, but I swear every day I'm so excited to go to lunch, and I got to share it with you guys. So, usually lunch around like 12 or so, or I think they start like 10:30 or something, 11, and just go throughout the day to like probably like almost 1. Well, we have a tray and the chopsticks, which are metal, and a spoon or whatever. Now with every meal is always rice, and it's always just like that amount of rice, not like a whole bunch, but it's really really good. Sometimes the white, and then sometimes the purple kind, which has like the black, like a few pieces of like the black rice, which makes the color comes off and it makes the rice like a purple color. And there's always soup. So sometimes it's like miso soup. Well, that's the Japanese name. Seaweed soup, or oh my gosh, dunjanshige, which is my favorite. Or it'll be like a white soup with, I always forget what this vegetable is called. It's like long and white, and then it has like a bean or something, like this yellow bean at the end. Anyway, they eat it in Korea as a side food like all the time, and it's so freaking delicious. I love it. Like, oh my gosh, like I love that vegetable. I really don't like Korean vegetables, like, so I don't really eat a lot of vegetables here. But that vegetable is delicious, but I need to know the name. Some kind of just bean sprout or something. Anyway, it's really delicious. So it'll be like the soup with that in it, or sometimes guksu, which I absolutely love guksu. It's so delicious. So delicious. But guksu, I find sometimes is usually served with like sushi or more Japanese food, but very, very delicious. So it's always a soup, and there's always the rice. Then we'll have like a meat, but it's always, they put the meat in like the little section, but I always go get more. But since I'm a teacher, like we always get like extra or whatever. But the thing that's the most striking is Koreans don't like, at school they do not drink anything while they eat. You know, usually in America we get like milk, white milk, chocolate milk. You can have some water, or you can go get a pop or something. They drink absolutely nothing, anything, one of those. They don't drink anything while they eat. And I find that even when I go out with Koreans, like they'll give a thing of water, but like I will be the only one that drinks the water. Like they won't even like drink it at all. Then I asked the Korean that, she was like, "Oh well, cause it's soup with it. We have soup with it, so there's no need to have something to drink." Yeah, I still need it. Like I want something to make everything go down smooth. So I find that really like different how, you eat like this hard, thick meat and rice and like nothing to drink. And like there is a fountain, but it's all the way in the end of the cafeteria. And it's this huge freaking fountain that looks like a fountain that is in a park. And you only get something to drink when you're finished. After you put your tray, then the kids like get in the water fountain, and then a little bitty paper towels. I mean, little bitty napkins that Korea has. These little bitty napkins, and they just wipe their mouth and then throw it away and go. Me, okay, I need napkins while I eat, and I need something to drink. So I'm always going up way back to the fountain to get something to drink, or I'll bring like a cup because I need something to drink. Now I've kind of gotten used to like kind of using the soup to be my drink and go down, but like, sometimes I want to like throw some rice in my soup and eat it different, and sometimes it's just like kind of hard to go down. But I think that's just drinking pop or water with, I say pop, I'm from the Midwest. With your drink is more Western, and out here like it's like they really don't drink anything while, okay, then after dinner, a whole bunch of soju and stuff and makgeolli or whatever. But while they drink, it's usually not much. But I really love the food though, and like the lunch ladies, like they love me. Like I love them. They're so sweet, and they like always give me extra and everything. But it's like I have an Ajumma cooking for me every day. Like I love it. Like that food is so delicious. Unless it's like freaking like tteokbokki, which I do not like, or like yeah, anything like really spicy, I'm just like, I don't want it. And of course, they have kimchi every day, which I tell them I don't want. And I don't want to like offend anyone, so I just tell them mewoyo, which just means spicy. Because to me, like, it's like almost like eating corn every day. Like, I can't eat the same thing every day. So I rather not have the kimchi. Now, if it didn't have the spicy stuff, then I do like kimchi without the spicy. But I don't like kind of really eat the same thing every day. And then usually in the West we have like dessert. They kind of have a dessert, but there aren't really any Korean like desserts. Like we got apple pie and cake and like a lot of Western desserts. But here you might get like a rice roll, or they'll give like here waffles are like really small and you eat them as like a snack, or with like whipped cream on top and like ice cream or cherries or whatever. They make it like completely different. So we'll get like these hard dried waffles, like you just eat like a cracker or like a cookie in like a packet or whatever. So I missed like getting like a little chocolate, a little brownie. I'm like, I want some brown, I want some chocolate. So those are the things that are different that I never would have known unless I had came out here to Korea and experience something new. But it's very delicious. I love it when it's meat, and sometimes they have like American style or Japanese style, and instead of the trays, it'll be like a round plate, like in America, and it'll be a spoon, fork, and a knife. It is so cute because like the students like it. But the thing that I find with the teachers, like they'll cut everything with like the knife, and it's like in America, like okay, we use knife, but you usually use a fork to like cut stuff up, like that's unless it's like a steak or something really hard, but we usually use a fork. Like if there's spaghetti, I use the fork to like cut the so the spaghetti isn't so long. But they'll be like they'll have the knife and just be cutting everything, and I'm just like, I don't even get the knives. I'm like, I'm just gonna just make it quick. And I actually don't really eat with chopsticks anymore. Then back in America, okay, like I always like when we go to like the casino, like with the big buffet. And I'm like, ooh, I gotta go to the Asian section and get everything and my egg rolls, and I'm gonna eat my chopsticks. But now, like, I do rarely eat with chopsticks. I mean, I get them, but I only use a spoon because if I have the soup, I always have a chopstick. Then pick up a spoon. Chopstick. Pick up a spoon. When I can just use the freaking spoon. So, nowadays, I only use a spoon because, like, I get cramps in my hand from chopsticks. Like, my fingers just aren't used to it. And even when sitting on the ground, like, my legs fall asleep like heck. I'm always like, and like they're always like the kids are always like laughing at me because I'm like I cannot sit on the floor, and I think it's just my legs. I don't know, it's I have like shorter legs or something, but it's so uncomfortable to sit on the floor. Though I like it because it's traditional Korean, but it's just very uncomfortable for me because I'm so used to sitting in a chair. But I love going to regular traditional Korean restaurants, and I love the popular Korean food. I find that real like I'm not gonna say like true, but like kind of the not as popular unknown Korean food I actually do not favor. And I can't even like explain what it is, but it's like the really, really traditional Korean food. I find that it doesn't really match with my taste buds. But like the more popular and known food that's kind of so everywhere, like bulgogi, dojigogi, samgyeopsal, like all the different soups and bibimbap. Like I love, love, love that and could just eat it all the time. But I find the more traditional food for some reason the spices or like the seafood. Like I'm not a fan of octopus. I'm not a fan of squid. So I find that I do not really like that like the black noodle and different things like that. I'm not a fan of. But Korean lunch is so good. I have Ajummas that can cook amazing, fix my food every day, and I absolutely love it. So if you do go to work in Korea to teach and you work in a public school, you will so enjoy that lunch. So anyway, I can't believe I talked about food for this long. I love food. But anyway, thank you to the wonderful Ajummas out here that can cook their butts off. Thank you.